Hi guys, just another advice video if you're doing a gearbox oil change on a Vauxhall Insignia. Just go through some stuff that I struggled with. I did watch some videos on YouTube, but try and go into a bit more detail. So, firstly, get it jacked up, get the take the sump pan off, and then you've got more access. You want to undo the fill plug first, because just in case that's seized. You don't want to drain out your oil and then realise you've got a seized fill plug. So, remove the battery. To do that on mine, you've got this top unit that needs to come off. There's some clips just there. Pull that off. To make it a bit easier for yourself, I would also... Oh, it's stuck already. I've removed this terminal, which is that one there, and this terminal, which is this cable here, and then that way that can get out of the way. The battery tray, there is 1, 2, 3, 4 screws. This one's pain to get out because it's underneath all these wires, so you've actually got to sort of get the socket down past these wires. That's going to be bugger to put back in. It's down there. So there's those to do. On the front of the battery tray, there is, sorry, moving a bit quick, this clip is on the side. So that clip is in there, like that. And you've got the wires for the ECU. One wire goes in there, and one wire goes on there, which is these here. So you've got to take that clip off and cut the tie wrap, so you can, if you've got some patience, undo the tie wraps. So then that's loose. The ECU wires are loose. You've got the ECU slots into the battery tray. On there. So you push that in, that little clip, and then you can pull the ECU out, or you can move the ECU. One thing that got me for 5-10 minutes, there's these clips on the side, which you can't see. They are holding on one of the power steering lines, so you've got to pull those off, which is that pipe there. So you've got to undo those, and then at the front of the battery tray, this piece here goes in there, I think. That, you need to pull that out. That gets in the way of all this here. So it's the battery box is a tight fit on these wires and on these wires. So just be a bit cautious when you're ragging at it. Try not to damage those. To undo the fill plug on the gearbox, 8mm hex. So I got 1/2 inch 8mm hex. Same for the bottom. And then the fluid for the gearbox, you want 75W90. Double check on Google or your Haynes manual. But I've got this Miller's Competition synthetic transmission oil. Hopefully that will help, because on my car it's done 90,000 miles. First and second gear a bit stiff, so I'm hoping that some premium oil might help. So if I try. So the oil is just draining as we speak. Try and get as much out as I can, and then re-tighten up the drain plug. Do it nice and tight. You meant to do it to 50 foot-pounds or something, whatever it is. I'm just going to do it tight. What I feel is tight. And then same with the fill plug ones. Also you need, I think it's about 2.2 litres, or between 2.2 and 2.4 litres. But you've got to remember there's always going to be a bit of residual oil in the gearbox, unless you let it drain overnight. So I think I'm going to just go 2.2. I don't want to overfill it. Right, so that's it. Put it back together as it came apart. Little short video, hope it makes a bit of sense. Catch you later.